There you are, zooming.
Hey, how's it going?
How's
So yeah, I can.
it going with you?
Good. I can.
The dog is sorry.
Oh, sorry. I can talk on here, but I don't talk as good in real life. So I'm trying to make a habit of trying to do Zoom chats on here after jujitsu.
I'm reading your captions because I'm not here.
Oh,
The dogs are barking and my hearing is just so bad right now. I'm trying to make a habit of trying to do Zoom chats. Okay, why is that good for you?
because I don't talk with. I can talk on here, but I can't really talk with people in real life as easily.
Uh, you're just used to talking on your computer in your room.
Yeah, it's easier for some reason. I don't really know why. But do you know? Did daylight savings change because it's a lot lighter outside?
Yeah, you notice that.
Yeah. When did
Yeah.
it? I didn't.
Reset your clock.
When did it change?
It always changes Saturday night, between late Saturday night, Saturday and Sunday, so that it doesn't screw up the week, it just screws up the weekend.
Oh, cool. Uh, so yeah, I'm really addicted to this jujitsu. I stopped. I tried to not go to jujitsu for like 5 days.
Why did you stop?
I just felt sort of down, and then I realized that like it was because I wasn't going to jujitsu, and so I kind of, if I don't go, I get kind of sad, and so I guess I just should go.
Because your mom said you injured yourself. She
Yeah,
said you were getting too old.
yeah, I felt sort of like I might be getting too old for it, and then I didn't go for like 5 days, and I got really bummed out, and so I think I should keep going because it seems like if I don't go, it's I'm kind of addicted to it in a good way. It's very positive activity, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Well, keep going.
Yeah,
Just pay me back and get her to pay for it. That's all.
yeah, I will. So you don't know that lady's name across the street, huh?
The lady know the name? I
Yeah,
don't remember her name.
I should ask her name. Uh,
I forget. She told me her name, but I just don't remember.
oh, all right. So how's it going? What's new?
Oh, it was a bad day today because computer broke. Uh, I had a hard time trying to do a lot of paperwork that was lying around. Uh, I did those taxes for you. Even that took time. Everything takes so much time, and I'm disorganized. And it's partly due to the foot because uh, somehow, for some reason, because I have to change wheelchair and all these things I have to do just to do basic things. Uh, where things stay, it's hard to reliably do anything. Everything takes twice as long. You know, your mom complains that how long it takes her to do simple things, but she has the excuse that her fingers don't work and her legs don't work. I just have the legs. But
When's the
my hearing is just so fucked up too. It's just so discouraging.
when's
I'm,
the
I'm
when's the cast come off?
24th, the 24th of March.
Oh, so we got like a
2 weeks.
week and a half,
Yeah.
or almost 2 weeks. Yeah. All right. Are you? So I saw you doing exercises today.
I'll do some, mostly leg and lying in the bed. There's certain things I can't do. The place I need exercise the most is upper body. Uh, and it's hard to do when you can't move your leg. Uh, I mean, I could do some others, but I don't want to overdo it. I'll do it more when I'm out of the cast. Then I'll have this period, and you're going to still have to do all my driving because I won't be able to drive for another month or two. I don't know how long. Uh,
Really?
but
Why? Don't you? You have.
well, they put this special boot on your leg for walking. It's called a walking boot, and then you have to get a special shoe. And there's a lot. Once you get the cast off, you end up with a lot of. You have to redevelop your muscles.
Hmm?
The muscles need a lot of tending. All the little, the foot is a very complicated piece of work. You've seen pictures of just you know, the skeleton. The skeleton. You look at the foot, and it looks like a hand. It's got so many pieces to it.
Yeah.
That's why it takes so long to heal, and it's got a lot of muscles and a lot of bones. So I'm hoping that I'm doing okay as far as my progress goes, but I don't really know. I have to be careful not to put pressure on it because it doesn't. If I do kind of lean a little on that foot, I know I'm not supposed to do that, but it doesn't hurt or anything. So I always feel tempted, but I use it for balance. Sometimes when I'm in the kitchen, I have to stand up, do the dishes, cook, or things like that. So I put my knee on the scooter chair, and then I can balance, and I can pretty much do anything that way. But I have to be careful. I don't overdo it. Don't put pressure on it. I'm tempted all the time.
Are you taking pain medication or anything?
A little bit. I've gone back to naproxen, which is what I used to take for arthritis. And all I have is a little arthritis. Right shoulder is quite bad. I really noticed that. But with naproxen, it seems less than when I was taking Tylenol. So, I get a pain in the foot when I'm in bed, and I lean the foot left. I think the weight of the cast pushes against the hard bone that's on the right side of your ankle, on your right foot. Your bone sticks out. That
Yeah.
stiff bone. Well, I think that's getting pressed. And the doctor told me that I might get some pressure pain from the cast, and I think that's exactly what's going on. The cast is very loose right around my calf. I don't know if I've lost weight or what. It was tight when he put it on first, and now it's just, I can run my finger around it. Might be, I don't know what. But yeah, it's progress. I think it's moving along nicely. We go back there on the 24th. They'll cut it off. There's little Murphy over there. That little rat, he gets into stuff. He gets into so much stuff.
Yeah, he likes to cuddle next to people when he sleeps. Does he do that with you?
Yeah, he comes in there when it gets cold, and he has to be right against you. I have to push him away. I can't sleep there.
Can you sleep with him touching you?
I don't like it, no. So I push him away a little bit, and then I take the blanket, this extra blanket, I pull over. Once he's covered with a blanket, he feels comfortable. Or he gets cold. That's his problem.
I think he has abandonment issues. He got abandoned by his mom, and so he seems like he needs to know somebody's nearby.
Yeah, that. But it's also, I notice when the weather's warm, he's not around as much. When it's cold, he's right in there and wants to be cuddled up.
Yeah. So did I get everything at the store? Is there anything else from the store that we need?
Did you get your Splenda?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, that was the thing I noticed. I just look at things around, and the soy sauce. You might want to pick up one of those. They have those there.
All right.
Uh,
You don't like Safeway, huh?
Safeway, if you only shopped sales, it probably would be okay. I find it's mostly just overpriced. I don't, that's something about you, Sean. You don't really pay attention to price enough.
Yeah, I should do more.
Try to remember where things are cheaper because it makes a big difference. I'm quite worried about money. I think got to deal with these things.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a job. I'm applying to just any jobs that I can do now. So if I find any job that's doable, I'll apply for it.
Well, whether you want to or not, it may hit you. It may be something there's no way we can survive on my income with inflation the way it is. Inflation has become a real pain in the ass.
What's Donald Trump doing that's screwing things up?
Completely. Every area of existence. He's making no sense. It's all coming out of his stupid ego. What's really curious is he's picked this big fight with Canada, and he's throwing these gigantic tariffs on Canada, Mexico, European Union. He's like a kid who went through school and he hated being talked down to by the teachers. And so he looks at all these countries as being condescending to him. That's really a problem for him. Anyway, nobody knows why he's mad at Canada because we've got no problem with Canada.
Did he? Yeah, he seems like he has a big ego. Like that J.D. Vance guy wanted the Zelensky guy to say thank you to him, and that seemed very sort of like immature. Like you need to.
Oh yeah.
He seems like he's very. He wants to feel some sort of like he's a great guy or something like that.
Zelensky has been nothing but praise for Americans when they come over there, and he was kind of shocked at that change of attitude because Americans come over there and praise the hell out of him for being so courageous and for the Ukrainian people for fighting our fight. Really, they're dying. We're sending them weapons, but they're dying, and he's nothing but praise for Americans. And then suddenly, we get this new Trump guy who already picked a fight with him. Remember when he got impeached the first time? He tried to get, using mob tactics, he tried to get Zelensky to declare that he was investigating Joe Biden. Do you remember that?
No.
Well, he did. He tried to get Zelensky, and he said, if you don't do that, we're not going to send you the Javelin anti-tank system. So he tried to force him to do political dirty work, basically just tell lies and try to make Joe Biden look like he was crooked. Zelensky wouldn't do that, and so and then he had all these crazy conspiracy theories talking about some CrowdStrike server that he thought had all this information in it that was stored, and it was just conspiracy theory. There was no truth to it at all. It's supposed to be in hiding in Ukraine. Anyway, Trump is just a nut man. He's just a stupid man. Anyway, now he's crashing the economy. Businesses don't know what the hell is happening. They can't make plans. They can't They don't know what the prices of things are going to be. These are major industries, huge, gigantic tariffs that Trump just loves tariffs. I don't know. The whole crew is just, everybody's appointed is just awful. They're second-rate, third-rate people.
Oh well, did the Canada guy got replaced? Huh? There's a new Canadian Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Is he a Republican?
No. He's a liberal.
Oh, is he?
They don't have Republicans. They have a Conservative Party and a Liberal Party.
Do you like
Trudeau is from the Liberals, and the Conservative Party was way up in the points, like 20 points ahead in the polls, and Trudeau was about to get tossed out. And Trump suddenly pulled all this shit, and suddenly everybody loves the Liberals. So Trump got exactly the opposite of what he wanted.
Do you like the new appointed guy for Canada?
I don't know much about him. He's kind of a technocrat, a financial head of the Reserve Bank in Canada and also in England. He was chief financial guy in England during the Brexit period. So he's a intellectual financial guy, really big in business, banking, things like that. So he's considered not a politician but a technocrat, and I like technocrats. I think that's the best kind of people for politics.
What's a technocrat?
He's a guy he has a lot of technical background, a lot of education. He's not somebody who's noted for his speaking ability, or he doesn't have political ambitions. And I think that it would be best if we had a lot more people running government who are not these pretty boys. Politicians, yeah, who do a lot of lying and everything. Technocrats tend to be honest.
You don't like Elon Musk, though, right?
Oh, no. Elon Musk has gone way, way down, in my opinion. I mean, he's full of stupid ideas. He really is. He may be good at... He thinks the government is like a business.
Yeah.
And you can just... make all these crazy changes all of a sudden, disregard all the people who work there or what people do. Doesn't know what government does, and he thinks it's a profit-making kind of thing. So if he just fires half the workforce, that's fine. That's a lot of people who have lost their jobs.
Yeah, I saw him do some demonstration where he had like a chainsaw, and he thought it was really funny to cut all those jobs.
He's trying to act like a politician. He got that from the Argentine prime minister who was standing next to him.
I heard he lost like $160 billion the last week.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of money because nobody's buying Teslas now.
Because they're mad about his political...
They're mad about what he's doing to the country. He doesn't have it happens a lot with Musk. He doesn't understand how he comes across. And he doesn't understand how, if you are a politician, you can't just enrage one whole group of the people.
Yeah.
He has no tact. He has a good politician is somebody who can make himself appealing and make a lot of people like him. And Trump doesn't do that, and Elon Musk doesn't do that.
Who are your favorite politicians or American presidents? Like, who did that well, do you think?
Of American presidents?
Yeah. Who are your favorites?
We've had some good ones. You mean recent or
Ever.
FDR?
FDR.
Even Harry Truman in some ways. But Clinton was all right. I like Barack Obama personally. I think he made some mistakes. He's more recent, so I'm more critical of him. But I think Barack Obama is one of our better presidents. Uh, but if you just go back, we've had a lot of good ones, a lot of stinkers too. But nobody as bad as Trump. Trump is absolutely the worst ever.
Did you
He's cruel.
did you think Hillary Clinton was good?
No, I think she was. I think she deserved to lose. I think she has a poor presence. She's a smart person. She's got a lot of experience. I just don't think she was the person to take on the Republicans. She comes off badly.
It would
The
have been.
same with somebody like Elizabeth Warren or some of these liberal icons. People get all dewy-eyed about. I just find they don't appeal to enough people. I want somebody who has broad appeal, who can actually make inroads in the Middle West or the South and other places. So,
Not Gavin Newsom.
Well, I think Gavin Newsom has irritates a lot of people, even though I like him personally. But I think he's very smart. But and I think he's got political talent. I think he knows right now. I notice he's kind of changing his positions to get to truth. That's what I really like in politicians who speak the truth. They aren't tied to their ideology. They actually tell you what's really going on. And Newsom is becoming a little less, being more honest, and I like that. Like Jerry Brown was like that. Pat Brown, that a lot of those guys.
Well, I should go run the dogs, but are there any errands that I should do tomorrow? Just as long as we're here.
No. I think we've got food and stuff. Anything you need. I don't know. Yeah. I want you to take a picture of my left ear if there's sunlight out.
All right.
You did it before, but this keeps bothering me, and I should probably make an appointment after the 24th to go in and have my ear looked at by a dermatologist.
Okay.
You'll have to take me.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Does your new phone take good picture?
Yeah.
Is it working all right?
Yeah, it works great.
Well, give your mom a call and tell her if you want to do this Zoom thing tomorrow, like you said in your email, make sure she's ready for it.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
Okay.